Hi, so today we're going to be going over how to count the change fund. The first thing you want to do is find your change fund log. So after you locate the change fund log, you're going to fill out the date and time. So today's the 19th, and we're doing the closing change fund. So there's 3 different times of the day when you can do change fund. For morning change fund for opening, you would put AM to stand for morning. You would put CH for changeover, which is done at 2 o'clock, and CL for closing, which is the last part of the day. So this column is where you would enter the amount from courier. So that is on every Tuesday and Friday. The money that is received by us from Loomis, our change fund delivery company, they bring money to replenish our change fund. In the amount deposited column, you will enter the amount in the 10 bag or the amount that you deposit into the Loomis Smart Safe. For now, we're going to count this, and that will be our amount deposited. So during the day, in the morning, and during changeover change fund time at 2 o'clock, you would count what's in the 10 bag. But during closing time, you would feed this into the Smart Safe and enter the amount on the slip. But for now, we will actually be counting this. So here's 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, and 12. So you have $512. And so this would get directly deposited into the Smart Safe. You just place this back in the 10 bag and set it off to the side. You already counted it. So under the amount deposited column, enter 512. So the base on the change fund log stands for the amount of money that is in every register in the entire store. So this includes all fanny packs and all counter registers that are clean. So 1750s at total. So first you're going to count from your biggest bills and currency down to your smallest being pennies. So we're going to start with our 5s. Our 5s are located in the dark blue bag. So to start off, if there are any bundles, you want to count those bundles, but one bundle of 5s is equal to $300. Today, as you can see, there are no bundles. So make sure that your weighing scale is actually set to the $5 bill. And begin to place them on the scale. So our total of 5s is equal to $355. Enter that on the change fund log under 5s. So now remove the 5s from the scale and place it back in the bag and place them off to the side because they've already been counted. Next, we'll be counting our 1s. The 1s are found in this blue bag with the zipper. So as you can see, there are some loose bills, and now we have some bundles. Bundles of 1s are equal to $100. That being said, you do not want to believe that there are actually $100 here, so we're going to have to check every single one. So we'll start off with these that are already in bundles. And make sure your scale is set to the $1 bill, and make sure you reset it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and check the 2 bundles we had. So sometimes when you place too many bills on the scale, it tells you to remove some. So this is equal to 1 bundle. If you remove money from the scale, make sure you set it back to the currency you're still on. So I'm gonna make sure it's still on the $1 bill. So the 2 bundles I took out of the wrapper were perfect. Now remember that every time you remove bills, it will change the bill on the scale. Okay, so that one was perfect as well. Now the last wrapped bundle. That one was perfect as well. And now the remaining ones that were in the bag. So your total at ones is going to be equal to $444. Lastly, you would wrap all bundles back up. You can go ahead and get rubber bands from the office and place them back in the bag. Okay, now the last step we have to do are all of our coins. So starting with your largest coin, which would be the quarters, you want to make sure that they are all flush. In every single row, as seen right here, right now we have 2.5 rows. In every single row, you can fit up to 10 rolls, and that goes for every single coin holder. So you want to make sure it's flush. If not, you're going to have to take out all the coins, and I'm just going to do this to show you. You take out all the coins and set them down the way they should be. So as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if we're to fill it back up perfectly, you'll have the same thing. So that's 10. And so our total in quarters right now is equal to 200 for 2 rows, and then $10 for every row. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So you have $250 in quarters. So next would be dimes. As I mentioned a second ago, you can fit up to 10 rolls in every single coin holder. But the only difference is that dimes are equal to $5 each roll. So if there's 2 full rows and 1 uncompleted, the 2 full rows are equal to $100 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with an extra 50 on top. So you have a total of $150 in dimes. Next we have nickels. So as previously mentioned, in every single row there's 10, but it looks like there's only 1 row this time that's complete, with the one on top being incomplete. And every single row is equal to $20. So on the bottom you have 20, and then you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So you have a total of $36 in nickels. Lastly will be the pennies. So, as previously mentioned, in every single row you can fit up to 10 rolls, and there's actually 3 perfect rows. So that's a total of $5 for every row, so that's $15 in total that we have in pennies. Okay, so the last step of this is that you're actually going to add up all of your change fund that you added up today. So if you had $355 in 5s, $444 in 1s, plus the $250 in quarters, plus the $150 in dimes, plus your $36 in nickels and your $15 in pennies, our total in change fund for the night is going to be $1,250. Now lastly, you just go on to Inform. You would enter the total Inform that Inform is expecting you to have, and whether Inform is telling you you're short or over. And then the very last step you do is put your initials and the initials of any MOD that is currently with you.